nice to see you this afternoon. My name is Claus Torp. I come from the Danish Environmental Protection Agency. So our focus is also food waste, and that has been the focus on many of the... No, I think that'll be all. So food waste has been the focus for the last two governments or three governments in Denmark, and it has been a very hot issue for all the ministers we have had in recent years, and not least thanks to Selina for putting this topic high on the Danish agenda. So this is really, it's an important issue in environmental policy today. It is in the global, national and local level. I will spare you for the figures and numbers and go more directly to what have we actually done in Denmark. Just saying that we have done some work in the Protection Agency, actually finding out how much food waste how much avoidable food waste do we have, and how much food waste do we have in total. For us, it's quite important to discuss, to have these numbers and also try to follow them, saying what is the baseline and how the things we do, what kind of effect do they actually have. And it's also an important issue if you want to set goals, how much to reduce the food waste, you actually have to know what is the food waste and how is it developing. So on this background, prevention of avoidable food waste is one of the main issues targeted in our national resource and waste policies. And in the European context, we support the initiatives in the circular economy package regarding a common methodology to ensure a uniform measurement of the levels of food waste. This is essential for setting common targets for prevention of food waste. The general approach of this government, and here we getting close to the no, we do not need more regulation, more rules, more bans. We need public education and information and change of behavior. And all parts of the food value chain must be involved through voluntary initiatives. And this is very important, that you look on the whole value chain and saying how can economy and food waste go together. So, and I think also the point of view is if you actually set up regulation, you have to be very sure that you actually can enforce the regulation. So that would be that is what we always look into. Don't make too much regulation which you really not are able to enforce. So that would be important. So in our national waste prevention plan, which we have made in 2015, we have a main focus also, among other topics, on food waste. And just to mention some of the initiatives of the Ministry of Environment and Food, we have to remove barriers in existing regulation. We have repealed rules, trade regulation that were a barrier for donation of surplus food from retailers to voluntary organizations like food banks. So looking into the rules which actually is preventing doing the right thing. You actually see old rules made in another context now preventing doing the right thing. That is helpful. We encourage business initiatives. We have established a so-called partnership on less food waste, where all parts of the food value chain meet, share ideas, inspire each other. The members have developed ideas for new initiatives to be initiated by both private and public partners. Number 3, to support awareness raising and public education, the ministry has run campaigns towards the consumers on how, in practice, to avoid food waste, and we have developed education materials for elementary schools regarding waste prevention in general and in food waste particularly, saying that our young children, they learn in school how to cook, but they should also, in this sense, not just make healthy food, but also try to stop food waste in that connection. So get it in with the milk, as we say in Denmark.
Last minute warning, you've got less than a minute left.
Yes, but that's perfect. To provide another issue, to provide subsidy scheme regarding new projects, the ministry has newly launched a subsidy scheme in order to encourage new projects on prevention of food waste, where 2 or more parts of the food value chain cooperate. That is also important, cooperation in the value chain. We We also offer professional kitchens to have visit of a so-called food waste hunter, which can help to reduce food waste in the specific kitchens. Many Danish businesses in food production and retail have taken initiatives. I can give you some examples. They develop targets for food waste reduction in the company. They communicate to the consumers regarding food waste. They reduce the price of food when the last selling date is near. And one retail chain has done volume discount. And we also see a lot of new apps which can help connecting businesses or people having surplus food with potential buyers. And you can try to sell. It's named Too Good To Go app. The app is named. So when it comes to mandatory donation schemes, we are not supportive. We find it important to reduce food waste and in this context also to reduce surplus food from retail businesses. It is not a goal to maximize donation of food. It should be reduced in the future. Furthermore, we cannot guarantee the capacity of voluntary charity organizations in order to ensure that all surplus food is delivered to the needy. Thank you for this possibility to contribute and to this important discussion. So thank you very much.